So continuing with our list views, we have a few other options. So we're on our filtered list view for accounts. We do see this field account sites. We don't actually need to see that for our purposes. So I'm just going to select fields to display and I will remove it. We also have a few options to edit some records in line. So rather than going into our record itself and editing one of the fields, if we wanted to update a few records en masse, we have flexibility to do that. So I will change these two. I can tick these. And I could change those at the same time. If I wanted to bulk update all of them on my filtered list view, so for example, if I just go back to, let's say, contains United Oil, and I wanted to change all of these to a different value, then I can do that and click update 3 selected items, and that will have changed all of their records. So if we go into one of their records now, we'll see that change has persisted. And just going back to the recently viewed list view, if I just go back to recently viewed, I see a few more records now because I've just interacted with a couple more. So let's click on one we haven't interacted with yet, just to prove that updates. I think Edge Communications is a good example. And I can come back to my recently viewed, need to refresh, and then Edge Communications is now a recently viewed record. So continuing a bit further, let's go to our Contacts tab. This is quite a common first screen to see, which can be a little bit confusing and overwhelming as we don't see our list of records. That's perfectly fine. No need to worry, we can just click on the list view. As for some reason, Salesforce likes to put us on intelligence view when we start. So I can freely change this again equally to contacts. So now I'm seeing a list of 20 contacts. So if I would like to search, I can search for any of the contacts in this list. You are likely to have a lot more than 20 records when you select all contacts. Do note that Salesforce can display up to 50 items before you scroll a bit further. So if you were to search this list, it would only show what's showing in this list currently. So if you were showing the first 50 or 100 records, if you scrolled a bit further, it would only search this list. So if you wanted to find any records you couldn't quite see here, we can use the global search bar instead. So here's an example. I'm going to type in John, and I can see John here. If I go back to accounts, I go to my filtered view, I'm going to only see United Oil organisations. If I typed in Gene Point, this wouldn't appear, but if I type in Gene Points in the global search bar, that will query the entire database and return me all records related to my query. So I see, firstly, an account record named Gene Point, and I also see a contact record with that is related to the account Gene Point. So that's how you can benefit from global search and how you can benefit from filtered search.